Tell me that I can pull this back, because 100,000 fans seems like quite a lot when every single show we just cannot get it, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I really hope that we can pull this back. I think I'm doing all the right things. I think I'm booking correctly. Nobody's saying in the comments, you're doing this terribly, but alright. Now, speaking of this, we have quite a show on this week 21. I've used quite a lot of cards like injury rehabs and stuff like that, bringing people back, special promotion, although there is some people in the comments saying that possibly I should be using that on pay-per-views because it puts the percentage up, which means you get more anyway because obviously more people watch the pay-per-views. So I should be using like the viewer retention thing for pay-per-views. But so many people have told me to use it after a pay-per-view. It's very conflicting. It's very confusing. We're also using it to Extreme because I've got an Extreme Rules match that I think we can get a banger of a match from. I might actually put it in the main event. Let's put it in the main event. And then we've got the tag team match to begin with for the titles, level 2 rivalry. I quite like this. Then we've got Scott Hall who's going to call out Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior's popularity is down at 35, but we're going to give him a self-promo. When he starts feuding with Scott Hall, that should really help his popularity. So I think that's a good move. We've also then got Eric Bischoff and Kevin Nash going up against Brett and Jim, the Hart Foundation, which, again, I quite like that rivalry. I must say, I really do like that rivalry. Then we've got Farouk versus Sting. It's already a level 1. They're both really good at tables matches. I think that could lead on to something really special. DDP is going to do a promo for charity. And then our main event is Cactus Jack versus Ric Flair. Extreme Rules match. Bang, bang. Okay, show logistics. We're running the big stadium for the money. Not that we need it yet, but we've got optional bonuses on every single other thing. Things like this, I can't quite get the bonus from. So we're just doing where I can get the bonuses from. I think it's more beneficial to do that. We're not going to schedule running on one of our champions just for free advertiser booking. Money is not important. It's more about winning those fans back and boosting our popularity. And I think this is the type of show we need to do. Maybe one charity promo per event, and having a lot of self-promos and call-outs trying to win the fans just through popularity instead. But I think popularity-wise, we've done quite well. Vader and the Macho Man, they win, and it's an amazing match. Level 3 rivalry, which is perfect. Love that. Okay, and it doesn't start a rivalry when somebody calls them out. Okay, fair enough. Now, Bischoff and Kevin Nash win. Bischoff's now injured, doesn't start a rivalry. Have they done a patch? Have they done a patch? Excellent promo from the Ultimate Warrior, +6. That's a good promising start. Farouk versus Sting. And Farouk is the winner of that match. Good match, level 2. DDP for charity. Excellent promo. Good. Cactus Jack versus Ric Flair. This should bang. 5-star, possibly. Classic at least. Nice. Level 3 rivalry. See, I think we booked a great show there. Considering this is the week after a pay-per-view, I think we booked a fantastic show. What we're going up against, though, they got Jerry the King Lawler. They've also got King Booker. There's a lot of royalty going on over there on Raw, but still, I fancy our chances to win this event. They also got... What? Oh, get out. Who was the mid-card that got a 3.5? Right, and how is that got... I suppose it is Cruiser versus... their rivalries are nowhere near as what we are, but they're still doing really well. So Cactus Jack has a really great feeling for Extreme Rules. Who would have thought? Hardcore Mick Foley. So, we gained 75,000 fans there. That's huge. That is massive. They only gained 22,000. Oh, cut in half. Yes. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. 50,000 of their fans, with their fan lead, wiped. Right, okay. We're running the tag team match to begin with here for the titles. So let's see if the Steiners can win their title back. They do. How does that do? Amazing match, but Rick Steiner is injured. Takes it to a level 4. We've got 2 weeks till the pay-per-view, so we can give him a rest anyway. And then, obviously, he can be back to fulfill that level 4 rivalry. Ric Flair calling out Cactus Jack. I've give Cactus Jack a health spa so he can boost his stamina. That takes it to level 4 as well, so that's good. I can get him to fight, give Rick a rest, and then obviously then the pay-per-view is upon us. Bischoff and Hogan is back. Just an okay match against Alamo and Hawk. They haven't had a match for a while, so their stamina was really high. Booker T doing a self-promo, reminding everybody that he is the champ. He is back. Scott Hall versus the Ultimate Warrior. This needs to kick off a rivalry. That would be perfect. Scott Hall does pick up the win. It's Extreme Rules match, and there we go. New rivalry, and it's a good match to begin with. Only in their first match together, so that's fantastic. Considering that, obviously, our Warrior's popularity is not as high. Goldberg's doing the charity promo. It's a weak promo, but what do you expect? And Barbarian, the midget versus Meng. And we got Jim the Anvil, Neidhart versus Brett. Let's see. So the Barbarian and Meng win. Face the Fear. Just a great match. Nothing for the rivalry. What are we against, though? Main event is King Booker versus John Cena. Am I in the Ruthless Aggression era? Have I just woke up 10 years after WCW and now I'm in the Ruthless Aggression era? What is going on? Okay. So, what? 5-star opener. Oh, get out. How do they pull that off on just a normal event? We only gained 15,000. It just goes to show how much of a positive that we had in that last show, doesn't it? We're running the big stadium now as well, by the way. They gained 26,000. It's not even like it's the fact that we're booking bad. We are still booking good. I like how both the champions, by the way, are Booker T. That's quite funny. Oh, no. Okay, Meng and the Barbarian versus the Hart Foundation in a tables match. I think this is level 3 right now. I'm risking an injury here. We didn't get one, good. But we're up to level 4, and it's a great start to the event. Now, we've got a call-out of Ultimate Warrior versus Scott Hall. I'm only using the Thunderdome for this because I went for the show quality. I want to see whether that is going to be more beneficial. So, excellent promo, takes it to a level 2. That's good, and we give Scott Hall a rest. Giving quite a lot of people a rest today. One that I'm not is Vader. But I just really hope this isn't an injury. This is the one that I'm worried about. Because if Vader gets injured, we got a level 4 rivalry that's at risk. And he does. Okay, good match. It's only a normal match and he gets injured from that. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? How they expect you to actually work with this. Excellent promo from Eddie Guerrero. Takes that to a level 4. I think we have at least 3 or 4 level 4 rivalries to go into 2 weeks' time's pay-per-view. Ric Flair with the win there. Just a match against Goldberg because, of course, he is beefing right now with Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. He's going to do a charity promo, and it's a good one, too. Sting versus Farouk. This is also a level 3 right now. If we could take it to level 4, that would be perfect. Farouk with the win. Takes it to a level 3. Oh, good. So we got one more week to actually bump that up to a level 4. But it was an okay show, not amazing. They're not running any tag team matches. They're always going to have one over us because of the women that they have. We don't have any women's roster. So that's obviously going to be a little bit detrimental to us. They bumped a Hell in a Cell in that. You scumbags. You absolute scumbags. Never mind. Okay. 10th, oh my god, 10,000. We only gained 10,000. Soon we're going to start seeing minuses, and that's where obviously things go a little bit Pete Tong. But they gained 10,000 on us there. So that 50,000 that we won back is gone. Almost gone already. Now, we've made a couple of promises here that I'm actually okay with. We promised Sting that his next fight wouldn't be against Farouk. We can definitely do that. We've got a week then to rest Farouk. And we've also promised Ric Flair a title shot within the next 3 weeks. If you take a look at our logistics, we've got optional bonuses, and I've even moved around a couple of the promos so that we get the commercial campaign there. I mean, we're even really close to getting the movie deal, but still, we've got the show bonus then, or show quality of plus 11%. Now, I'm always doing it this way now, just to see if I can speed things along, but let me know your thoughts down there, whether you want me to run through it like I normally do, or just do it as we go through here. Booker T versus Ric Flair. It's a one-on-one Extreme Rules match for the title, and we have a new champion. And the reason why I'm okay with it is because Ric Flair is in a level 4 rivalry with Bang Bang Cactus Jack. So, you know what my thinking is for next week's pay-per-view. Booker T loses this title. He's not in a rivalry. It made sense to me. Bret the Hitman Hart in a self promo. Game 6. Yes, Bret. Thank you. Sting versus the Macho Man Randy Savage, but Farouk doing the run-in to see if we can take that rivalry to the maximum for the pay-per-view. Macho Man Randy Savage. Level 4 rivalry now. Farouk and Sting. That's perfect. Self promo of Rick Steiner. Excellent promo. +5. Lovely stuff. Bischoff and Hogan versus Animal and Hawk. Low stamina versus high stamina. Low stamina wins. So there we go. No injury though. It does take it to level 2, so we can carry that on forward for the next pay-per-view. Maybe we'll even watch it. That would be quite a good match to watch, to be fair. Meng for charity. 5,000. Nice. And then Scott Hall versus the Ultimate Warrior in a tables match, one-on-one in the main event. This is a level 2 rivalry right now. Scott Hall picks up the win again. It's just a good match. It's a level 3 rivalry, though, going on forward. So that's good. We can continue that on to the next one. Then running another title match between John Cena and King Booker, which is obviously cheating. They are running only normal matches, though, which is quite interesting. Fair enough. Okay. They get a 4-star. Oh, my God. They got 3 4-stars. Get out of here. How are they doing this? This is ridiculous. We gain 12,000. We gain a lot of money, though. That's an insane amount of money. They gain 29,000. So, yeah, everything that we earned up until that has been completely wiped. But it's all down to pay-per-view. We have our new champion, Ric Bloody Flair. That's good. All 4 show logistics have optional bonuses and a pay-per-view bonus applied. And if we take a look at the used cards, we are using Forged in Fire and Network Special. So I really hope the people who told me about the Network Special being used on the pay-per-view, this gives us a huge bonus and possibly could put us in the lead. So we've got the Steiner brothers versus the Macho Man and Vader in a TLC match for the tag team titles. Let's see how this one plays out. And the Steiner brothers retain. They stay as champions. Classic match. Rivalry complete. No injuries. Buzzing. Booker T's going to do a self promo after he just lost his title, +6. That's great. We can now get him into something again. Bischoff versus Eddie Guerrero. This is a level 4 rivalry that's pretty much just sprung out of nowhere that people have been probably forgetting about. Bischoff does pick up the win against Eddie Guerrero. He does also pick up an injury. Now I'm thinking we move Eddie Guerrero on to face Kevin Nash, because obviously Cruiser and a Giant match up quite well. Only a good match for a tables match. That's terrible, isn't it? Pay-per-view bonus and rivalry end, not very good at all. Excellent promo there from Scott Hall, gaining us some fans. Bret Hart came to me before the show and he said he wants a TLC match, and I gave him a TLC match. So if he's good at them, let's see how the rest of this match plays out. They win the TLC match too. Classic. Let's go. That's perfect. Ultimate Warrior is going to do a promo for charity. It's an excellent promo as well. Sting versus Farouk. It's a tables match. If this can be good, this will be amazing. We need that 5-star, though, in the main event. Amazing! There we go. That's perfect. Rivalry complete there from Farouk and Sting. Hogan's going to do a charity promo. That's 5,000 again. And Flair versus Cactus Jack for the Universal Champion, or the World Heavyweight, the big gold belt, if it was to be WCW, in a Hell in a Cell. Cactus Jack. No! Ric Flair retains! He also gets injured. And it's a legendary match. Come on, let's go. Woo! Right, okay. Good event. That's a bloody good event. I'm going to see how they do. Akira Tozawa versus Oney Lorcan. Secret Weapon loses in the opener. Amazing match. Charity promo from John Cena. Jerry the King versus Fandango, but a run-in from Robert Roode. That's going to hamper the rating, surely. How is it a run-in on a normal match and it's still amazing? It makes no sense to me. Tamina, Keith Lee versus the Brian Kendrick. Tables match in the middle of the card. This is probably going to be 4.5, isn't it? 3.5. Only grows to level 2. Kyle Gonzalez calling out Liv Morgan. Does nothing. Timothy Thatcher versus Otis in a tables match for the WWE Championship. Wow. Timothy Thatcher's the new champion. Doesn't have a rivalry or anything. This is going to be 5-star, though. 100%. Hell in a Cell, and it's a women's tag team title match. Becky Lynch and Asuka win. Asuka gets injured. Only 4.5, level 2. Honestly, if they gain more than us in this event, this game is shit. This game is awful. Okay, Bret Hart and the Barbarian, good. We gained 270,000. Still ranked number 2. They gained 242,000. How? I mean, they do have a big fan retention rate, so they might have used a special card or special whatever. But I still don't quite understand that. We gained some, but just nowhere near as much as I thought we would. Okay, we're running the big open stadium with the advertisement being movie deals. We actually get a bonus from that. So if we go on through, we're starting off this contest with Scott Hall versus the Ultimate Warrior. It's a level 3 rivalry right now. I'll get on to why our main event is our main event. Ultimate Warrior does pick up the win. Great match, level 4. Good start to the show. Kevin Nash versus Eddie Guerrero. He's going to call out Eddie Guerrero anyway. New rivalry is only a good promo from Big Sexy. He hasn't been around for ages. His popularity's dropped down to 40. Cactus Jack versus Farouk. Extreme Rules. This is a good matchup. I think this would be a good rivalry. Farouk does pick up the win. Starts a new rivalry. Whoa, great match. Okay, nice. I like it. Booker T calling out Ric Flair. Woo! Level 1. He's calling out the champ because, of course, Booker T lost his title to Ric Flair. It's only fair that Flair still has the title, that he calls him out. So that could be a good thing going into the next pay-per-view. Bret the Hitman Hart is now going to call it. Actually, you can have a match, sorry, against Triple H. Of course, Triple H was part of WCW before he come back to WWF. It's a TLC match. I've just signed him on a permanent deal the week before the pay-per-view. So he sat on the bench for 2 weeks, but here we go. Starting on a new rivalry as well. Hart versus H. Hart and H. Good match, considering he has 20 popularity. But Bret Hart is, I think, our most highest popularity superstar. So that kind of makes sense. And it gives him a big boost. Rick Steiner for charity. Good promo. Sting and Eddie Guerrero versus Vader and Macho Man. Eddie Guerrero wanted to run a main event. I said yes. I didn't want to annoy him. And then Sting, because I'm already calling him out earlier anyway. Sting was just, I mean, to be fair, I had to run a tag team. I didn't have a tag team, so that's the reason why I put Sting and Vader alongside the Macho Man and Eddie Guerrero. So obviously Vader and Macho Man work quite well together as a team, so they win. No injuries, thank the Lord. It's a tables match too, and it was a great match. So it's not actually a bad card, really. I think we had 3, 3.5, and 1 3-star, which for me is really good. But how are they banging out 4.5 the day after the pay-per-view? It's an Extreme Rules match. It's annoying, but still, we kind of defeated them there in the mid-card. It's just very frustrating. Right, we were more consistent. We gained $11,254,000 pre-match physio, which is good. They gained 1,000. Oh, hello. We gained 10,000 on them. 10,000 just like that. We're 50,000 behind them. Big open stadium, movie deals. I think we're doing everything we possibly can here. And we start off with Farouk versus Cactus Jack. 1-on-1, tables match. Who picks up the victory? It is Farouk again. I think he's good at tables matches, and Mick Foley or Cactus Jack's good at Extreme Rules, but amazing match, rivalry grows. That's what we want to see. Booker T's going to call out Flair again, takes it to a level 2. We're giving Flair another week off because his stamina was actually 0 2 weeks ago after the pay-per-view, and he still didn't get injured. This game is so weird. Hitman Hart versus H, is what they're calling it anyway. Extreme Rules match, and Bret the Hitman Hart does pick up the dub. It's a good match again, and it takes it to a level 2. He only gained 7 popularity, Triple H, from that last one, but still. Rick Steiner's going to do a promo for charity. That's great. Kevin Nash versus Eddie Guerrero, TLC match. I quite like the sound of this one. Eddie Guerrero does pick up the win. There we go. Great match. Level 2 rivalry. Ooh, this main event needs to be a corker then. DDP's going to be a heel. We don't have enough heels, so that's what we're going to do there. And Bischoff and Hogan versus Hawk and Animal. Tag team tables match. I really like the sound of this match, to be fair. I really think this could be the match that we watch in this episode. It's only a good match. It is a level 3, though. Okay, so we kind of mucked around a little bit there with what we had. We are up against a main event, including the champ, who's also now going for the tag team belts. So that's a little bit cheating, but still, there we go. We had a great opener. Mid-card was great, but they smashed us in the main event, which obviously counts for a little bit more. What? We only gained 1,800 fans. We're gaining a lot of money, though. Okay. They're getting 6,000, so it's not too much. I'm not too worried about that. It's all down to the pay-per-view. Okay, we start off week number 28. Bischoff and Hogan versus Animal and Hawk. Just hope for no injuries, and we can give Bischoff and Hogan a rest. We just need to get it to a level 4 rivalry. Bischoff did get injured. Okay. You guys have been putting on, like, really good matches. What has happened there? Warrior calling out Scott Hall. That's already ruined it because I know this one's going to be 3-star. It has been for like the last 2 weeks. Bret the Hitman Hart picks up a victory again. No. Okay. Does take it to level 3 though. DDP and Goldberg. Excellent promo from DDP calling out Goldberg. Takes it to a level 1 rivalry. The Steiners versus Meng and the Barbarian. This is for the titles on the tag team, so this is probably going to be at least 3-star. So it's not going to be good for the wave of momentum. There we go. A new rivalry as well. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Good promo. 5,000. But our main event is an Extreme Rules match for the Universal Championship. Booker T wants his title back. How does he do? Ric Flair. The champion loses. And Booker T is yet again your Universal Champion on a level 3 rivalry. So we've got one more week to do a call out, then that can be our main event for the next pay-per-view, whatever that might be. I can't actually remember what it is now, but still. Right, okay, John Cena versus King Booker now. How do they do? So they smashed us in the opener, and they matched all of our other matches. Okay, so they're going to win this one quite easily. We lost 1,000. That's the first time that we have lost. Okay. They gain 900, so really it's nothing compared to what we have been doing. There's no real gap happening there. It's all down to what we can do on the pay-per-view. Okay, we are 1 week away from Hell in a Cell, which is the pay-per-view, so obviously we might see a Hell in a Cell. I don't know whether to do it or not, because the last time I risked it, it all went Pete-tongue, didn't it? Eddie Guerrero versus Kevin Nash. This is a nice little rivalry, but I have promised Eddie Guerrero a heel turn. So, that's good. I needed to get it to level 3 so we can pay it off, and then I can give Eddie his heel turn that he wants to do. I'm actually alright with it, to be fair. Rick Steiner, then, for charity. Excellent promo. DDP versus Goldberg. The first time these two are having a match for a very long time, and Goldberg does pick up the win. Mediocre. Does nothing for the rivalry either. Why are you doing this? Like, come on. The Macho Man's going to call out Sting to start a new rivalry, and it has happened. That's good. I like that rivalry. I think that's going to be a good one. This is the only one I'm worried about. It's just a normal tag team, and I don't want either of the nWo to get injured because I think both of them are in level 3 or 4 rivalries. They do pick up the win. Yes, come on, no injuries, and it's a good match considering it had a run-in. Is a very good match from Triple H. Booker T's then going to call out Ric Flair. I've give Ric Flair another night off at the Hell Spa. Treating him, aren't I? He's our champion. I'm treating him. Actually, no. Booker T's our champion. I'm treating the former champion. Farouk versus Cactus Jack, though, in the main event. Just a tables match. Bang, bang. Farouk wins. Farouk wins yet again. Great match, and it takes it to a level 3 rivalry. That can be a good Extreme Rules match down the line if we need it to be. Their mid-card, I reckon, can be better than their main event. That might be their problem there. They beat us. Oh, dear. They beat us. Wow, they are very good at this. They are extremely good at this. I want to see popularity of these. 87 for Gonzalez, 93 for Morgan. 77 Booker, 95 for Oney Lorcan. Wow. That's not as high, which is obviously the reason why they've put Kendrick and Keith Lee in the main event. How are they booking them so good that they have... I mean, I suppose they keep doing self-promos, but they have like 90... Right, okay. We gained 6,000. That's positive. That's really good. They gained 2,000. We actually got more on them. I guess the bonuses that we had was a lot better. One thing I'm going to check, by the way, so we are kind of closing up the gap, around about 50,000. But it is Hell in a Cell. One thing I want to check, I left something on the community tab poll about who is going to get the first 90 popularity. I think I've seen who it is. So I'll take that in a sec. Hey, boss, you had me benched for a while. Is Vader in a rivalry? On the next show. How about kind of promo instead? Okay, that's fine. Farouk's been handing me losses. Seems reasonable. No, I'm going to say no, and then I'll make sure he gets the win. Okay. So I think the highest popularity superstar is Booker T at 92. Once he won the Universal Championship, it is the first time I've seen anybody on our roster go above 90. So if you guessed Booker T on the community tab post, then you win. A big thumbs up from me. All right then, Scott Hall versus the Ultimate Warrior is the opening contest. I almost got that wrong. At Hell in a Cell. So let's see. Scott Hall, can you pick up the victory? You can. He keeps beating the Ultimate Warrior. He has also got himself injured. It's only a 4-star match. It's rivalry complete. Macho Man Randy Savage calls out Sting. It's excellent. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Triple H. Bret wins. Amazing match as well. Rivalry complete. That's going to do wonders for Triple H's popularity. That's how you build a superstar. Okay, Meng for charity. Excellent promo. Nice. Now this is the match that we are going to go watch tonight. It is Hell in a Cell, and it is a tag team rivalry scheduled for 1-4. Here comes the nWo. Now, Eric Bischoff going in a Hell in a Cell is quite funny. But yeah, he's going in there with the Hulkster, former Universal Champion, of course. We need to keep tabs on how many losses the Hulkster keeps picking up. And, I mean, tag team, you can't define whether that's singles or tag. We're just going to have to count the tags in this. He might not even take the pin. But, of course, everybody who's been guessing how many losses he takes, you have to take in consideration. A lot of them are going to be tag matches. Now, they're going to come out separately because, of course, they are creator superstars. They're creator wrestlers, so they're not going to come out together, which is annoying. But here is Animal, first and foremost. And you get the gist. There's Hawk. The cell is being lowered. We are in the big stadium as well. And, of course, it is basically tornado tag rules. So this is going to be a lot of fun. The one thing I wish they did change about the Hell in a Cell is that you didn't see the mesh in front. We know they're in the cell. You don't need to show us that. It's a computer game. Just put us through. It's already hard enough to watch when you're actually watching it live. And sometimes they actually put cameras inside, so it makes it a lot easier. There is a pin, nice and early though. That is Hawk who is kicking out. I need to remember, one has a Mohawk and he's not called Hawk. He's called Animal, I think. I've probably got it wrong. Now, of course, we're going to be looking for a 5-star match here to make sure that our pay-per-view is doing well. There's a big pile driver there. And it does look like the Legion of Doom have taken an early lead. There he is, smashing Hulk Hogan, or Hollywood Hogan, with a sledgehammer now. Triple H left that underneath the ring from his match against Bret Hart. But Eric Bischoff putting up a bit of a fight here. You wouldn't expect that. He did do karate. Remember, he is a black belt. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But Hogan, maybe a big power slam. Oh, God, that one looked horrible. Right on his neck. Goes for the pin, though. Remember, only one of the guys needs to be pinned, but it is a straight kick out immediately. I don't know whether we've glitched out, but Animal has been in this position with Eric for about 15 seconds. So, not to say that this game is still broken. Oh, there we go. He's released him. No idea what that was. He just held him there for ages. There's a pile driver. Bang. That is his finisher as well. Oh, no, that's a signature, which means he can now do his finisher. I wonder whether we'll see the tag team finisher. One of the most devastating tag team finishers of all time from the Legion of Doom, of course. He is on the top rope. That is his finisher. It's a top rope clothesline. He's going to go for the pin. This could be it. It is it. Animal and Hawk pick up the victory, and it's because Eric Bischoff is on the outside and cannot do anything about it. But the clothesline from the top rope means that the Legion of Doom have picked up a very surprising and very quick victory here over the nWo. And former champion Hollywood Hogan takes the pin. Now, he normally would say that doesn't work for me, brother. Today, he accepted it. Just an amazing match. What are you doing to me? Okay, so 4-star. I was really hoping for at least 4.5, 5, but there we go. Vader's going to do a self-promo. Excellent promo. Gets an extra 5 there. We promised him either a promo. We wanted a match, but we promised him a promo. Eddie Guerrero versus Kevin Nash. Extreme Rules match. I'm worried now that this is going to be more than 4-star, and it's going to put the whole flow of the pay-per-view out. It's just a 4-star. Still an amazing match. DDP is going to do a promo for charity, and then our main event. It's Hell in a Cell yet again, but it's Booker T versus Ric Flair for the Universal Championship. And Ric Flair wins his title back. Legendary match, rivalry complete. I'm sorry, Booker, but you don't continue as champ. Ric Flair continues as champ. And now we need to find him a new contender. Maybe you can let me know down in the comment section who you think I should put against Ric Flair for that title. There's a lot of people that we can use. Bret the Hitman Hart, of course. He's in like a 90 almost for his popularity. There's Sting knocking around, although he's in a rivalry right now with Macho Man for a while. Ultimate Warrior's just had his first proper rivalry. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people you can use. I want to know who you think I should use down in the comment section. Okay, so this is what we're coming up against. I'm actually just going to simulate. It doesn't look interesting enough to me, but they're still going to smash us. Yeah, what a surprise. They got a very good opener there. We are very consistent through the opener to the mid-card, so the flow isn't that actually too bad for us. You put on a great pay-per-view. So, yeah, I'm actually all right with that. Scott Hall's now up to a 66. Warriors up to a 54. That might be the reason why that's only a 4-star. But Hart's up to an 84. Triple H is up to a 47 already, which is good. And again, I think this is the reason why, because our popularity is not as high. Like, these guys are only going up now to a 46 and a 49. That's probably the reason why. But it's so hard to get the popularity up to the people you need every single pay-per-view. 73 there for 55 Kevin Nash. Yeah, I guess, like, popularity-wise, this is a very underwhelming pay-per-view. But Booker T versus Ric Flair was a banger because both of them were over 70. That's what we need to take into consideration going forward. We need to get people up to a 70 for these pay-per-views. And if they're not there, carry it going on to the next one. I think that's maybe something that we need to do in the last 2 episodes here. 149,000 is what we gained. They gained 167. Okay, so the trouble is now is that they are pulling away again. Not by much, but they are still pulling away, and we've only got 2 episodes to do something about it. Do you think we can pull it back? I don't know. Leave a like if you can. And if the next episode is up, I'll pop it on the screen right now so you can click and watch it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.